Welcome back to UTech. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that affects all of us: TVs. They're in every living room, bedroom, and man cave. But the truth is, TV companies are masters at convincing us we need to upgrade way more often than necessary. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. So before you swipe that card or click buy now on a brand new TV, let me show you what the manufacturers don't tell you. Stop. Don't buy a new TV just yet. I know the shiny new models look tempting with their fancy ads, but trust me, you could be wasting hundreds, even thousands of dollars if you don't know what's really going on in the TV industry. In this video, I'm going to break down the secrets, the traps, and the smart tips that will save you money and make sure you get the right TV for your home. So stay tuned till the end, because this might just change the way you buy your next TV. Why people keep upgrading TVs. Every year we see new TV launches: 4K, 8K, OLED, QD-OLED, Mini LED. It feels like we're falling behind if we don't keep upgrading, right? But here's the truth. Most of these upgrades are incremental. Resolution jumps from 4K to 8K sound cool, but unless you're sitting 2 feet away from a massive 85-inch screen, you won't even notice the difference. HDR formats like Dolby Vision or HDR10+ do improve picture quality, but if your current TV already supports HDR, you're still getting an amazing experience. And then there's marketing gimmicks, like curved TVs, which were hyped as revolutionary, but they came and went pretty quickly. So a lot of people end up buying a new TV every 3 years, not because they need to, but because manufacturers push us with FOMO marketing. How long do TVs really last? On average, a modern TV can last anywhere between 7 to 10 years with normal daily use before you start noticing a drop in brightness or performance. That doesn't mean the TV will suddenly stop working. It just means the picture quality may fade, the backlight may dim, or certain features may feel outdated. OLED TVs, for example, can deliver stunning picture quality for years, but heavy use at maximum brightness can shorten their lifespan compared to Mini LED or QLED models, which are generally more durable. The truth is, most people upgrade their TVs not because they stop working, but because new features like 4K, 8K, HDR formats, or gaming enhancements tempt them into buying a newer model. If you take care of your TV, avoid running it at max brightness all the time, keep it clean, and give it proper ventilation, you can easily stretch its life close to a decade without issues. The tricks TV companies use. Now let's talk about something that most people never think about: the tricks TV companies use to make us spend more money. First, there's what we call planned obsolescence. Back in the day, TVs were built like tanks. Some people still have plasma TVs from 15 years ago that still work. But today, manufacturers sometimes use cheaper panels or components that wear out quicker, forcing you to upgrade sooner. Second, there's the trick of model confusion. Every year they release dozens of models with slightly different numbers, like X90J, X90K, X90L, making you feel like your last year's model is outdated, when in reality, it's 95% the same TV with a new label. Another trick is feature shrinkflation. Maybe last year's TV had 4 HDMI ports, but this year the same model tier has only 3. Or they remove useful features like headphone jacks on remotes, while advertising some flashy but minor upgrade. And of course, we can't forget marketing gimmicks. Remember curved TVs? Or the massive push for 8K. These features are hyped as revolutionary, but in reality, they add very little value for the average viewer. At the end of the day, TV companies know how to play with psychology, using fear of missing out and shiny new buzzwords to make us believe we need an upgrade right now. But if you step back, you'll realize that most of these new features are designed more to boost sales than to improve your viewing experience. When is the right time to buy a new TV? When it comes to buying a new TV, timing can save you hundreds of dollars and help you get the best model for your money. The truth is, TV prices are not stable throughout the year. There are certain golden windows when deals are at their absolute peak. The first one is during Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales, when brands compete with massive discounts, especially on big-screen TVs. Another smart time is just before the Super Bowl season, because TV makers know millions of people are looking to upgrade for the big game, so they drop prices to attract buyers. You'll also find amazing deals during the spring and early summer model clearances, when new models are released and last year's premium TVs suddenly become way more affordable while still offering top-tier performance. Beyond seasonal discounts, it's also worth considering an upgrade when your current TV no longer meets your needs, like if you're a gamer who needs HDMI 2.1, 120Hz refresh rates, or VRR for next-gen consoles, or if your TV is missing modern features like Dolby Vision, eARC, or a decent smart OS. But here's the most important tip. If your TV is still working perfectly and looks great to your eyes, don't feel pressured by marketing hype. Wait for the right sale, and only upgrade when you're genuinely getting a meaningful improvement in picture quality, features, or performance. That's how you make a smart TV purchase without wasting your money. Smart alternatives to buying new. Now here's the part that most people overlook. Just because you feel like your TV is getting old doesn't mean you have to throw it out and spend big money on a brand new one. There are actually some really smart alternatives that can make your current TV feel fresh, modern, and way more enjoyable. First, if you're missing smart features like Netflix, Disney Plus, or YouTube, don't rush into buying a smart TV. Just grab an external streaming device like a Roku, Fire Stick, or Apple TV. They're affordable, super powerful, and often run faster than the built-in apps on many new TVs. Next, let's talk sound, because even the most expensive TVs often come with pretty weak speakers. Instead of spending thousands on a whole new setup, adding a simple soundbar or budget-friendly home theater system can completely transform your movie nights and gaming sessions. And here's another pro tip: calibrating your TV's picture settings. You'd be surprised how much better your TV can look with just a few tweaks to brightness, contrast, and color. Sometimes it feels like you've bought a whole new model without spending a dime. And finally, small accessories like backlighting strips, wall mounts, or even upgrading to a universal remote can drastically improve your overall TV experience. So before you think about replacing your TV, try these alternatives. You might realize you don't need to spend on a new screen at all. Final thoughts. So the bottom line is this: don't buy a new TV without watching this video first. Manufacturers want us to believe we always need the newest thing, but in reality, a well-chosen TV can last you nearly a decade. Be smart with your money. Upgrade when it actually matters, not just because of hype. Thanks for tuning in to You Tech, where tech meets clarity. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay ahead with the best in tech.